Welcome back, ladies and gents. I've let everybody heal. Everybody's 100% healed. I've already stashed the sleeping bags back on Ferdinand. So let's get a move on again. I want to head... I don't want to go through Holy Nation land, so we want to head over here and then come down in this direction. So I'm going to click over here, and we'll see what happens. All right. Put it back on fast speed. Let me pause it so that I can get a good angle looking for movement. Okay, let's try going over here. Let's do this easily, simply. Now there was some watchtower. Where? Oh, right there. There was some movement while I was sitting there. There was some more combat, some battles going on. But we were sitting in that depression and no one saw us and no one come by and bothered us. But some dogs and some Holy Nation were doing a lot of fighting, for example. And Holy Nation and some escaped slaves, servants. I'm not sure staying to the road is the best option here, but I don't... There's some movement right there. What do we got here? It looks like just two people. Escaped servant. Okay. Maybe they'll ignore us. I don't necessarily want to beat them down, because in a way I'm not a servant, but I'm escaped from the Holy Nation also. Let's see if they're going to ignore us. We are a large party. Hopefully they'll just think, oh, there's some more movement over here. What do we got? More escaped servants. I can tell by their clothing. Discovered guard outpost over there to the left. All right, so that must be the guard outpost, or maybe that. Let's see which way the camera's facing. Okay, that's the guard outpost. Oh, there's the watchtower, I imagine. Yep, that's the watchtower. All right. Pressing on. Yeah, looks like we're going to be able to go right by these guys. No problems. Now the big deal, once we get out here, is going to be skimmers. Those giant beetles that attack you. And a huge patrol right there. And another one right here to the left. I suspect this is Holy Nation. If I can get the camera around. That is a huge patrol. That is, I can tell by the orange shirts that that's a Holy Nation patrol. And this might be Samurai. Yep, Samurai. United States. Okay. So here we're going to have to take a detour. We're going to have to go down in this direction. Oh, there's the skimmers. We definitely don't want to deal with the... We could probably be okay going by the UC patrol, but I know that we will be attacked on sight if we go by the Holy Nation patrol. So I'm going to try to get over here out of their way, out of their view. Oh, what are they doing? Is this a different group? Yeah, these are samurais. Oh, they're fighting. Who are they fighting? Did they grab one of the samurai group? They're fighting the samurai group right here. So maybe we don't have to worry about them. Let's continue going in this direction. This sandstorm should obscure us from their view. Now that the samurai are continuing to press on, they're not going back to help their fellow that's being beat down. There's just too many Holy Nation units there. So I'm going to veer further to the right. Okay, now we're ahead of them. I'm going to cut in this. Oh, there's skimmers, and there and there. So we're probably going to have to fight skimmers here in a moment. Oh, there's a group just spawned right there. Now, the last time we were out here in this desert, I remember we got bushwhacked by some hiding in the sand. And it darn near ended us. So I got to be wary of that. Let me see where everybody's at. All right. I think we're far enough along See, this, I think this is the ultimate goal somewhere down in here because I can't remember exactly if... So there's some town down here that you can get some blueprints from, but I don't remember the exact town, so we'll just have to go and explore. So I think I'm going to cut a little further in this direction, though. Right here. As long as there's no one... There's just skimmers. I don't see any people yet. And if we have to engage the skimmers, so be it. Half my crew needs some combat experience. As you know, we lost quite a few in a previous encounter. What does our food situation look like? Yeah, we're getting to the point where we're going to need some food crossing this desert. Look, they just despawned. They stuck in the ground, maybe. I think this is... See, that's the top of their antenna, I guess I'm going to say, sticking out of the ground, and that's how they ambush you. Just like that spider that creates a trap, and then when you get close, it comes out of the trap. These guys do the same thing. This is what you got to look for when you're traversing the desert here, and that's what I walked into the last time. I want you guys to get back together. I don't like you taking a separate path. I can't watch both paths at the same time. There's a tower in front of us I can see. Does not show on the map yet. And there's some kind of a camp. I tell you, I would have sworn at one point you could hover your mouse over this stuff and it would have a pop-up. But it's not doing it. What is that? Oh, discovered cactus den? Oh, that's that thing I'm looking at in front of us. Cactus den. I don't know what that is right there. Maybe that's just a plant, and I'm looking at it it's just not fully rendered. Where do I want to go? I don't really know what's in this area, so let's just continue along down through here. I really am wondering, I think that's just a plant, and the way it's rendered, it just looks funny. I just saw some skimmers burying themselves in the sand right there again, and you can just barely see, at least on my monitor, I can just barely see the top of them sticking out. But when you get in these very sandy areas like this, it's difficult to see. Like we're going to walk right in. What is that? It's just an oddly shaped formation of something. It doesn't, notice you can't click on it. Where am I at? I think we're going to have to fight the skimmer right here. Although it is very dusty, he may not see us. He did not see us. Very good. I wonder if these guys are they shinobi? No. The sand ninjas. Okay, well, they would attack us on sight, I do believe. Sand ninja. There's 0. But when we were walking through the desert earlier, they were attacking us. I think we saw some desert sand ninjas the first time we came through here. There is... What is that? I don't know what that is yet. What is this? These movement over here. Spine Canyon. Yeah, I can see that, I guess. This is sand ninjas. Well. Let's see if they attack us. There's only... It's hard to see them in this dust. There's 5 of them. We'll press on. The Kenshi gods have seen fit to envelop us in concealment, so let's go ahead and utilize it. What in the world is that place? Everything else has popped up with a name when I was close enough to be able to view it this clearly. But not this one. Tengu's Vault. Okay. We want to give that a wide berth at this stage of the game. What do we got here? United Cities. I don't think they will attack us. Oh, there's something way over yonder and something way over yonder. That might even be the city. Is that possibly Brink that I'm looking at that far away? Let me point directly at it. Right there. I think that's Brink. What a view distance. And then that would make that right there the way station. Okay. Oh, spiders going after the... Oh, they're coming after us. All right. Joe. All right, first of all, put everybody on hold. Joe, you keep the combat cleaver and go engage. Oh, wow. They came out of... just the same thing I said I didn't want to do. I need these guys to break apart. They're too close. Let's get some distance here. I think they popped up out of the ground because I was so focused on one thing, I wasn't paying attention. Let's see what happens there. He said, damn it, my leg. Oh, they're attacking them also, so everybody's getting a little piece of it. Okay, let's see if we have... I can turn off jobs. I got... Jaglunger's down for 89 seconds. In the meantime, let me come over here and check this. Yes, they do have meat. I couldn't remember if they had meat. So let's take that food. And actually, we'll take the... well, we got room. We'll just take everything. They don't sell for very much. You can see the average price is 90, and it looks like here they sell about 86. But, you know, it's more dinars, so we'll just take everything. The foul rotten meat, as you know, the Scorchlander I have can eat that as well as the animals. I thought one went flying. Oh, there it is. Don't get stuck in the rock. And there's one underneath these guys. If I can get... There we go. Oh, of course you had to wake up. Well, they love to fly over to this rock, don't they? Okay, Joe. I think I just realized I need you to have robotics also because you got a robotic leg. There you go. Now you're fixing yourself. Okay, come back over here. All right, Jaglunger just got up. I'm going to take this opportunity to cook this meat. Wait, let's look at everybody here. Yeah, maybe I will trade with Ferdinand. Take these. Well, then I'll go trade with Tiny. I want Joe to trade with Tiny, not the other way around. And if we do that... Can you stop, please? All right, let's try this again. There we go. I wanted to put the raw fowl meat there. Now I can go back. Now that I've got some room in my backpack, I can go back and trade with Ferdinand. Grab these backpacks. I'm going to place them down. And then while Joe is cooking the meat, these guys are going to just have a little bit of a lie down. But there we go. We'll have Griffin take a rest. Swift take a rest. Ruka, Kang, Sonya, Escape servant number 1, escape servant number 2, and Jaglonger for sure. Where's he at? Have you lie down, buddy. All right, Joe, go ahead and build a campfire. Right here, please. Oh, you're going to... I turned on medic, so he's going over here to forage this animal. Well, while we're over here, might as well take it all. And then... let me turn that off so he don't run off like that again. Come back here, buddy. Let's handle that fire. A lot of stuff going on right in this area. Let me move you over here. Click on the fire. Let me get you out of the fire so I can click on it. All right. We'll let this cook while these guys are lying down for a moment. What did he say over yonder? You belong to me now, woman. Okay, so it looks to me like some troops went down. I don't know what they were, but the manhunters are picking them up now. Enslaving them. Something like that. Here's Manhunter right there. Up. Joe, go get this guy before he attacks my sleeping fellows. There you go. Did you get wounded? A little bit. Let's go over here. I think this is him. Let's grab... nope, not him. I don't know how far he flew. He went flying. Might be here. Nope. How about you? There we go. That food is really important to me. Come back. Actually, go to Tiny first. Give the foul rotten meat and this. And then we'll go to Ferdinand and give him this stuff we can sell when we get to the town. And please step out of the fire. There you go. All right, there comes another one. Let's go handle him. Joe's getting some... well, I guess you're going to go hog wild. 2-on-1. He's getting a little experience with that hacker. He does need it. And he got both of them. So let's come over here and grab the material from them. And where'd that... I think this one. There we go. Back to Tiny. I think we're rapidly getting to the point where I've got plenty of foul raw meat. Now let's see if we can grab the rest of this. Get out of my way so I can see, please. All right, what's these guys looking at? You, Griffin, you can get up. You go stand right there. Swift. Ruka can get up. Kane can get up. I'll let you lie a little bit longer. You can get up, escape servant number 1 and escape servant number 2. Maggie, why don't you come lie down? Joe, I'm going to have you lie down for a moment also. Escape servant number 3, you go lie down. Wish, Randy, and Gecko. All right. Just let them recover a little bit. It's really the leg injuries or the arm injuries that I'm most concerned with. Joe's got that leg. He's already lost his right leg, so let's let his left leg heal. What is that? What in the world is that? What am I looking at? Autosave just clicked in. Something down here. It kind of looks like a... I got to be honest with you. My first thought was it's a landed spaceship. You know, the engines or the landing's gear on either side, and this is like a troop transport. Listen, I know that's not what it is. I'm just saying that's my first thought. They're really got to be more bugs over here they're fighting. Is this that UC patrol? Yes. All right. How's that leg doing, Joe? It's only up to 63%. I wonder what the situation is with this UC patrol walking back and forth in front of Tengu's vault. I can see. No, I cannot. I thought I could see someone standing there. Where are they going? Are they going directly there? That's interesting. No, they're not going directly there. They're just walking up in this direction. All right, Joe, that leg's up to 90. Very good. Let me check everybody else. Swift, you can get up all together. Sonia, you can get up. Maggie, go lie down just for a moment. We need to get you a little bit. Randy, you can get up. That's really all we need. Joe, that leg's healed basically, so I'll have you jump up. Make sure we finish. Apparently there's no more meat. We cooked all the meat. Let's grab it. Oh, there's 2 more left to cook. All right. There we go. And we'll give that to Tiny. All right, let's get rid of the fire. Dismantle. Let's look at this. Legs, really what I'm worried with. Legs and arms. But the legs will affect your movement speed, of course. We'll go just a little bit longer here. There's that samurai patrol again coming back down the hill. Dust storm hopefully is keeping us obscured from these guys, although these guys with lanterns may or may not draw. I don't remember if lanterns draw attention to you or not. Again, it's one of those things that I probably knew at one time, but I don't remember now. I'm glad I looked from that angle. Okay, Joe, I guess you're going to get wounded again. Come over here. Moo, over here. Griffin, over here. And Swift, over here. There's 4 of them, right? All right, Joe, you take the one on the left. Moo, you take this one. Griffin, number 3. And Swift, number 4. Now, let's check and see. Yep, you do have... Yeah, we're going to get them some hacker experience. Let's see how they do. And I don't want to get fixated on that group, so let me look around. All right, you did well. Everybody is healed. Again, I'm going to grab this food. And in the meantime, Moo, are you unconscious? 8 seconds, okay? Griffin, you come back and lie down. Swift, come back and lie down. All right. Griffin. Moo, go lie down right there, please. Look, what's attacking? Ah, there they are. Escaped servant. Joe, can you run over there and help? Kang will get the other one. I don't think that escaped servant's gonna make it. Yeah, he did not. All right, Moo, go over there and help that one. And again, I got blindsided because I was focusing too closely. Couldn't see the big picture. All right, Joe. Got beat up pretty bad, but you're healing yourself and you're medicing the rest of the people. When this stops being met, all right, now it's aimless. So let's see what we can do. Moo, can you come lie down here? Apparently not. Moo, what are you doing? Walk over here and lie down. There you go. Oh, escape servant just got up. Griffin, still down. Swift is still sleeping. Who else? Who can get up? Because that's what I need to know, really. Really, Wish can get up. Wish, come over here and stand. Randy, you go lie down. You're pretty beat up. Oh, you're unconscious. Very well. Joe, you go lie down. Gecko, you can get up. Come over here, please. That's why I like to put a defensive perimeter around, just for that reason. If I don't see them coming in, these guys in the perimeter will automatically engage. Jaglonger, you're getting there, buddy. Up. What is this? Escaped slave. All right, that's a samurai that was enslaved. He's running away now. I really believe if I'd have saw him sooner, I would have went over and healed him. Because so far, the United Cities have done nothing to me to tick me off like the Holy Nation has done. Remember, if you saw the previous 2 series, where each one I wound up dying, number 1 and number 2, but I started this as a normal Holy Nation citizen, just trying to grow some food on a farm and make a living. And over time, I grew to not like the Holy Nation and its practices. Man, there's a whole group of them coming. All right. Batai, do you not have medic? You do have medic. Do you not have... Oh, you do not. Who's got the gear? All right, let's have you go to Ferdinand. Batai, and grab some more bandages. What are you doing? Oh, you're laying down. Okay, run over here now that you're up. Batai, buddy, trade with Ferdinand. Boy, why are you taking so long? All right, take that stuff and heal yourself. Okay, we're going to have to go... Looks bad. Hold still. Yep. We're going to have to bring... Let's have Ferdinand come over here and Tiny come over here. They'll take the brunt of this if these bugs attack us. They may walk right by due to this dust storm. Oh, there's one. All right, Wish, you're still good to go. And you have... Let's take that off. Let's just have you have a go. Now, this is too... That was very good, Wish. Well, you are Shek. Okay. Heal yourself. Now, again, my stated goal is to get to those towns, but part of the game is taking on these battles as they come. If I can avoid some, I will. But this also gets some training to the people that need it. Okay, Swift, you can get up. Come over here. Who needs to go down? Batai, you go down. And Ruka, you lie down. See this guy just went in the ground here? Do you see that? Swift, come over here. Let him engage on you, if he will. There we go. He woke up, saw that he was surrounded by us, and he burrowed into the ground. Is there anybody else? Yep. This meat. That way they won't wake up. If you take any part from them, even if it's just one piece of meat or one foul, rotten meat or one animal claw, it kills them. They won't be coming back. All right, so that's a lot of meat. Let's have you come over here. And make a fire since I got rid of the last one. Right there. Are you cooking? Nope. Let's start. And in the meantime, I think I'm close enough to Tiny to drop that meat in there. Yeah, I am. Although, that's a lot of meat. A lot of foul, rotten meat when it's only the Scorchlander and the animals that can eat it. Randy, are you still down and out? Yes. Negative 11. He's going to be able... I need to pick him up and put him in a bed. Who can get up? All right, Maggie, you can get up. You come stand right here. And Swift, please pick up Randy and place him in that bed. Who is this? Servant number 1? Yeah, you need a bed also. Who else can get up? Jaglonger, you can get up, buddy. Who? Look, there's an opening right here. You go there, and then Swift, you pick up escape servant number 1 and put him in that bed. And then go back to the fire. Thank you. Appreciate it. Slide that out of the way so I can see a little better. All right. 5 more pieces of dried meat. We're going to go to Ferdinand and drop off the claws. And then we'll go to Tiny and drop off the meat. And I'm just going to leave the fire this time in case I need it again. Looks like it's relatively clear for now. Also, though, the sandstorms disappeared in this immediate area. All right, Joe, you're getting there, buddy. Moo, you're almost there. Griffin, you can get up. Anybody else that needs to lie down? Oh, there we go. All right, Stone. Stone is the martial artist. He's not doing too well. Let's see what he can do here. Hot Longs, I want you to step out of the way because I don't want you to get hit by accident. Oh, no, he went down. All right, Logan, see what you can do, buddy. Remember, these are the new guys. They don't have very good toughness. Randy's coming in. Boy, that guy is just going through everybody. Joe, wake up. Take him out. This is one tough dude. Let me look at this. This is an adult. He's just going through us like hot butter, man. Woo. Like a knife through hot butter. All right, Joe, you're beat up again. You're going to heal Logan and then yourself. And you're aimless now. Lie down. Now we need somebody. Here's the thing. You get into a loop. Come over here. Where's Logan? Logan, you're going to have to lie down. Randy, you're up, but you need to lie down. You can get into a loop. Moo, you come take this guy on. Where you're constantly fighting. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It all depends on how much experience you want and how long you're willing to stay in a particular area. Because we could sit here like we're having to do right now, constantly fighting, constantly healing. And it's not, as I say, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it may not look too good on camera. But it's just part of the Kenshi experience. All right, that's everybody. Let's come back to the fire. Let's look at Stone. He is recovery coma. Can anybody Moo? Let me click on Moo and then click on Job so she'll automatically start cooking that food. Did you do it? Nope. Well, I got you on pause though. There we go. Now she's cooking it. And let's have Swift. Who can get up? Batai, Ruka. Ruka, can you please go pick up Stone and place him in your bed? Thank you. And then come over here and stand. Ruka the hornless. She's never again going to be horny. Poor Shek. Okay. All right, let's look at this Moo. It's already cooked, so let's take the cooked meat out and have you put some... Oh, there isn't any more. That's fine. We'll just cook all this meat. There it is. Now, let's go trade with Tiny. And then the stuff that we're going to sell is traded to Ferdinand. All right. Now, let's take a look. Joe's coming along nicely. Griffin can get up. You go there. Batai can get up. Kang is hungry. Where is Kang? Kang, go eat. Go next to the... There you go. You just ate. Now you're healing. Now you can lie down. Sonya. Escape Servant 1. Escape Servant 2. Okay, I want Batai to get up and come here. Escape Servant 2. You go lie down. Escape servant 3. You can continue lying down. Nobody else needs that bed for now. Okay. Now, who is the worst out of the people lying down? Probably... I think Kang. So let's get him patched up, and then maybe we'll have an opportunity to move on. I have half a mind. Joe, why don't you run over here, buddy, and see if you can harvest that. Oh, wait, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more hidden in the sand. So let's not do that. Don't want to get him beat up again. I'm ready to press on. But that's what you got to look for when you're moving across the Great Desert. That right there. As I said earlier. That's just a little clearer now so we can see it a little better. Kang, you're getting there. Left arm's at 88. Movement up there. Let's just see what that is. Doesn't look like... Are those Manhunters? Mercenaries. Okay. I was going to say, it doesn't look like samurais. Ah, see, they jumped out. The ones that were hidden in the sand just jumped out. All 5 of them. And they're coming in our direction. Okay. Kang? Well, we don't have enough time to pack up and grab everything. So instead, we're just going to let the chips fall where they may. All right. Now that I know for sure they're coming in on us, I'm going to target. Individual. Let's see how well this works out. Oh, there they come from the right. I was just scrolling back out because I had a feeling something was going to come at us from behind. And sure as Shinola, there we go. Oh, they giving up? No, Griffin's going to take the brunt of this. Ruka, you come over and help him. And Batai, you go over and take one also because this is not going to end well for them being surrounded like that. You come over, Sonya. They're going to go down. But again, it's training. As long as they don't lose a limb, I look at it as a plus. Stone, I don't think you're going to be able to handle him, so I'm gonna send in Gecko to help you. Joe is down. He's unconscious. Let's take Moo. No, Griffin. Nope. Swift. Yeah, Swift. Come over here and help, please. You're one of the old guard. Kang, I know you're still wounded, buddy, but you're going to have to get up. All right, everybody just get up. Everybody just get up. If you can get up, help, because we're getting in dire straits here. Turn everybody off a hold. Ruka says, this ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. Yep. Okran spares us for another day, says Griffin. Live, it's not your time yet. Oh, there's one just popped out of the ground. Yeah, this is probably a bad place now that I'm thinking about it, because they're all over here. And, well, not now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm noticing that we're in the center of everything here. Joe, you're no longer unconscious at least. So come back and lie down. Who's got good legs? Anyone? Moo, lie down. Griffin, lie down. These are my old guards, so I need them to be, they're the toughest ones. So they need to be up to speed because they're my first line of defense when we get attacked like that. All right, that's everybody lying down. Moon, anybody got good legs? Yeah, escape servant. Let's run around here. Do you have a backpack? Yeah, but it's not a stacking backpack. I want the stacking backpack. No one else has a stacking backpack? Stone, but you're out of it. All right, let's look at Moon. No. Escape servant. Are you lying down? No, you're not. All right, just go ahead and let's take from these guys. Just the meat and the claws. We've got enough foul rotten meat. In fact, since I can't really make heads or tails anymore out of anything, pick that dude up, carry him over there, and drop him out of the way so I can see what's going on. Drop him right there. Put down. Come over here and get this dude. Pick him up. Take him over there and drop him. Come back and get this one. So I can see what's going on. Clear some of these up. Out of the way. Drop him. Come back. Which one did you just get? Was it this one? Yeah. Pick him up. Come over here. Oh, there we go. Coming in from the backside. Hot longs. Come down here. Everybody get up and attack. This is probably more training than I wanted to get right now. But again, I've got to get this area cleaned up. Is there anybody that's unconscious? Yes, Maggie is unconscious. Jaglonger, and Stone are unconscious. Those are only 3. So Joe, are you aimless? Yes. Pick up Maggie, please. Place her in the bed. Pick up, Jaglonger. Place him, I can't even see the beds. Place him in a bed. And then pick up Stone. Okay, place him right there. Now, Joe, lie down yourself. Let me try to get some more people lying down. Moo, you're almost late. Lie down. Griffin, lie down. Again, I want the old guard, my best fighters, to be as healed as possible. All right, that's everybody lying down. Now, Ruka, come over here. Kang, come over here. We'll put that perimeter back out. Reestablish a perimeter. Moon. Escape servant number 1. Escape servant number 2. At least if nothing else, it's a tripwire. Lets us know there's something inbound. Your leg. I've got to get you lying down as soon as possible. Now we'll just fill in some blanks here. Is there anybody that's got decent legs left? Logan, you were running really fast compared to the rest of them. All right, Logan. You're going to take over this duty, clearing duties. Put him down. Who else? Take this guy. I've got to see what I'm working with here. And pick him up. Take him over here. Come back and get this guy. Ah, there's another incoming group. Kang, buddy, come over here and help. Tiny came over to help. I did turn them off of hold, so now they'll move over where they need to. If one edge of the perimeter is engaged, the rest of the guys will now move over and help. Let's let any healing that needs to go on. All right, you come over here. Kang. Sonya, got to reestablish that perimeter. That's fine. He's just a... All right, who got up? Who is the worst of the ones that are not... All right, Sonya, you go lie down because you got a very bad wound. Maggie, you're not looking good either, but you come stand here. Escape servant number 3, stand there. Boy, Wish, you need to lie down. Who can I... Okay, Moo, you come stand here. And Wish, you go lie down, buddy. You can barely move. Randy, we're going to have you go here. Gecko, right yonder. Hot Longs here. Yeah, I don't have... Logan, come over here. Ferdinand. And Tiny. Now, who are these guys? These are samurai. Let's see if they have anything to say. Who's got good feet? Moo. Moo, come over here and see if you can do anything with this. All right, that's already been cleared, so let's pick it up. Run it over here and drop it. Let's come and get this fella. Pick it up. Run over here and drop it. Next. Maybe we can get a breather here in a moment. Put down. I really need to move out of this particular location because it's a little more active than I want to be right now. Because basically I think what's going to happen is I'm going to spend the entire episode right here. But we are getting training. All right, that one's already been picked up or looted. That's not what I want. Scroll around this way. Come over here. I don't have the option to pick this one up for some reason. Notice it only gives me the option to loot. So we'll just move to this one. We'll pick him up. Notice she run right to the fire and putting food in the fire. That's what she's doing when she runs over there. All the food she's got's already been placed in the fire, it looks like. Can I now pick this guy up? No, still can't pick it. Let me move these guys out of the way. Oh, somebody's carrying. Who's carrying him? Escaped servant? Are you carrying him? Nope. Kang, are you carrying him? Nope. Is there nobody carrying him, or they just were caught on that graphic for him? Ah, there you go. Okay, run over there and drop him off, please. I guess you fought that battle carrying that dude. More power to you, buddy. And there's one right here with Tiny. Let's make sure it's dead. And then, if it's not already, pick it up and bring it over yonder. Again, Moo was running to put food in. She'll just let her do that. All right, come over here, buddy. Even though Moo's a female, I said buddy, yeah. Okay, drop that, please. Moo, you didn't pick it up, my mistake. Come back over here. Pick it up. Come over here and drop it so I can see what's going on. And 2 left. Do they have resources on them? So while I'm doing all this, these guys are healing, you see, so it's not like it's wasted opportunity. They are healing. Come over there and... All right, now I can... Maybe we've got a little bit of the breather. Let's see. Let me go through these guys. Joe, looking good except for your stomach. Griffin, Swift, Bataille, Ruka, Sonya. Yeah. I need more backpacks. More sleeping bags. Poor Wish, beat up, really tough. And Gecko's leg is in very bad condition. But I do need my toughest fighters. Notice that Tiny there, it said it eats raw meat. That's that foul, rotten meat. Who's got the worst legs? Moon and Wish. But Wish is already lying down. Randy has got... Oh, Gecko's got a bad leg. Okay, Joe, I want you to jump up and have Gecko lie down just for a moment. Try to get that leg healed. Yeah, Gecko's hobbled pretty badly. Just keep going here. I got it on the fastest speed setting. Got to get some of these legs healed so we can get a move on. If I can get these legs healed, I think I'll pack up and move from this particular area because this is... They're wearing us out here. Joe's up to 54 in toughness. Moo's at 51. Griffin's not yet at 50. I always consider 50 to be the threshold. Bataille's at 51, though. I see you over on the left. Ruka's at 50, so she's reached that threshold that I really enjoy. 45, 15. So here's the new guys. 15, 23, 24, 16, 27, 19, 18, 17, 17, 16, 19, and 17. As you can see, they need a lot of toughness training. That's, you know what I just noticed? This area is called the spine something or other, right? And look at this. This is the skeleton of a giant beast. I just now noticed that. There's the head. And there's the vertebrae, the spine. I didn't notice that before. Griffin, you're coming along nicely. You can actually get up, which means Ruka can lie down. Sonya, you can get up, which means Moon can lie down. Jaglonger, terrible head wound. Do you have a helmet on, buddy? No, you do not. Okay. Got to keep that in mind. Get you a helmet. He is healing very, very slow. He's got only 17 toughness. Swift, you can get up. Come over here. Who else needs a... Ooh. Yeah, escape servant number 2, you go lie down. That was not my alarm. I've still got 8.5 minutes left. Not the timer for the game. That wasn't an alarm, but not the timer for the game. Who are you guys? Samurais. Alright, but Ty, you can get up, buddy. Who else needs to lie down? I think we've got a breather, so I'm taking this opportunity. Because Minnie healed as highly as possible. Stone, you're about to be fully recovered. The Adventures of the Great Desert. Right outside of Tengu's vault. Not an optimal location. Apparently. Although we do have a breather for a moment. More samurai. Alright, Stone, you are fully healed. Let's have you walk over here. Who needs to lie down now? Escaped servant number 3. You please lie down there. Ruka, you're basically healed. Okay, let's have you pop up right there. And have Randy lie down. Alright, come on. Are we going to be able to pack up and start moving? Oh, Hot Longs has got to go down. Hang on. Moon, go ahead and get up, please. Stand here where Hot Longs is and let him have your sleeping place. Alright, looking good. Now Hot Longs is going to be the one that is going to be the one we're waiting on. If I can get his left leg healed to at least 90, we'll just pack up and start moving. I got about 6 minutes left on my game timer. My internet went out last night while I was uploading the most current Bannerlord upload. And it went out about 11 p.m. at night. And I kept watching it. It was at 28% uploaded. And I stayed up for about 2 more hours checking to see if it would ever initialize again, and it never did. But apparently sometime during the night, the internet came back, because when I woke up this morning, it was up. It says it's uploaded. It shows it's uploaded. But as I said, we've been having some internet issues. I suspect, though, honestly, I just suspect that was they took it off to do some maintenance of some such, because we've had a lot of damage in the area recently. And a lot of times when they do, even when they have the scheduled maintenance, it's usually after midnight, because that's when most people are asleep and not using the internet. And I understand when they have to do that, even though that's always been my forte. Because even when I was still active duty, the last I don't know, several years of my military career, I ran the night shift. So I didn't even get off work till between 11 and midnight. So when I came home, that's when I like to do things. Of course, that was the good old days. That was back when Walmart was open 24 hours a day, so I could go to Walmart at 2 a.m. Not anymore. Ever since the Wuhan China virus, Walmart closes at 11 p.m. now. They're not open 24 hours a day in my location. Maybe they are at other locations, but here, nope, they closed. They only open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Go grab the meat off this guy. I don't want that. Oh, let's just drop it. Go back to the fire, please. You'll do it. You should do it automatically. You're on jobs. Unless that... Oh, I bet that fireplace is full of meat. It is. Okay, come over here, please. Let's take the meat out of that fireplace. Thank you. And someone else just ran over there. They must have had meat on them. Who was that? Moo. Yeah, Moo still has meat on her. Okay. Fair enough. So they'll both just keep throwing meat in there as long as I keep clearing out the meat. At least as long as they have meat. Am I close enough to Tiny to drop that off? I am. Okay. And anybody else that has meat that's on jobs will just come over and throw that meat in there. I can't remember. Let's just grab everybody and put you on jobs because I can't remember. Yeah, okay. There was 2 other people that I had also grab meat off those animals. So they just came over and put it in. Now I need them to move away. You go trade with Ferdinand, please. Let's get all this stuff off of you. And then, escape servant, can you move over here? What do you have on you? You go. You still got meat. Logan, Joe, take that meat out of there, please. Move out of the way. Escape servant went back to throw that meat in. I'll let him do that. All right, notice that no more meat is going in, so there isn't any more raw meat out there. It needs to be cooked. All right, Joe, go give that to Tiny. And Tiny, since you are the guy carrying the meat, you come back over here and everybody else so they can eat if they need to. Also, I need escape servant to go to Ferdinand and drop off the claws he has. And then come back over here. Who else was here? Moo? Nope. Logan. You go trade with Ferdinand. You have a non-stacking backpack, so I got to do this one at a time. All right, then come over here and stand. Now, let's just go through everybody. Joe, you also trade with Ferdinand. Anybody else got meat, claws? Looks like everybody's healed. Yep. All right. Well, I got 1 minute. In this 1 minute that I have, I'll pack up my backpacks, get ready to go. Joe, actually, Joe, just lie down. You're the only one that's still wounded. I lied. Moon is still wounded. His arm, or her arm. I don't know if Moon's a male or a female. I don't remember. Yeah, those are the only 2 that are wounded, not counting the animals. Moon, lie down, buddy. Or girl, whichever one you are. I don't know. It's a female. It's got breasts. Okay. There is nothing left in the fireplace, so Joe, go... Moo, go get rid of the fireplace. Thank you. Joe is basically healed, and Moon, that arm is coming along nicely. All right, so I've got 20 seconds left. I'm just going to go ahead and stop the video, and then I'm going to pack up. Everybody will be healed here within the next 30 seconds after that, and then we'll be ready to go for the next video, and we'll just keep marching in that direction now that everybody's healed. I will catch you in that one. Adios.